Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. This is an all ninja party. Part 8, alright. So we completed Trenton, we're trying to go back through the swamp. Hopefully the monsters that were there are gone.
Yes?
Because there were a bunch of mosquitoes coming our way. Bloodsuckers. And we would have a hard time with that. I do have an acid bomb now. Let's see here. I also have a burning spear. Well, these are shooters, I think. If they're shooters, it's not going to help us, but I'm going to equip this. Jeff. This weighs so much compared to the spike spear, but being able to get a power 4 ring of fire is pretty nice. So we're just going to deal with that. You can always swap the weapon just to use the charge in it and swap back to throwing. Let's see. Just want to get situated because it's going to be a tricky fight. We're going to convert Madras to a ninja once we get enough experience. Sandals. We're carrying this junk. This was Irk's stuff. Drop, drop, drop. Okay. Ooh.
A creature approaches. Ooh, this fight could be tough.
Yeah, this is a tricky fight. Well, dang. Okay. There goes our acid bomb.
With pleasure.
Spiders are dangerous. We need to run back to Gary. Have him help us.
I'm on it. Okie dokie.
There's usually some Trinis over here, but I think they've been killed. Yeah, we don't want to fight these out in the open like this. These spiders paralyze us.
It will be done.
We go into this building right here. Gary should help us. Hey Hom, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You're watching some cycling? Is that bicycling or motorcycling? Let's get this acid bomb on these. And then we'll move into the building. Okay, we got on 8 of them. Check. Gary restored our stamina. Bicycle? Ah, okay. Here come the spiders. He has whirlwind on him. Nice. We don't have any here. Sometimes there's some others there. I think I'm gonna switch to melee here. Except for one. We might get some poison on him. And we'll let Vi Domina also throw. There we go. The last 70 kilometers? Ooh, insta-kill, nice. Several degrees above the freezing point, so big cold. They're dry. Oh man, that'd be awful.
Already, won't someone help me here?
Getting extra swings now from them. Just sweet. The dual weapons have finally reached the point. There's another spider right here. What do we got? Ooh, rank lead, level 12. Yep. Okay, what do we want to do here? Let's get another bliss going.
I'm on it.
They do have to climb several hills, so it's exhausting enough. Oh, it sounds...
Check.
Yeah, with it being cold, that sounds terrible. Guessing they're gonna finish soon. As soon as I'm done with stream. Okay.
Okie dokie. Life is short, and I just made it much shorter.
They're everywhere. Okay.
Chief Gary flees in terror. It's like we're on our own.
My inner balance has returned. It shall be so.
Oh yeah, yeah. Eye of the Beholder was it was fun. It was I mean, it wasn't super challenging, so that wasn't exhausting. But yeah, I know what you mean. It definitely, to play a new game, takes a lot of energy trying to figure it out. I had played that, like I said, when I was a teenager a long time ago. But I didn't play it a whole lot. So some of it was coming back to me, but it wasn't too bad, too straining.
Okie dokie.
Chief Gary can make wounds on me. Still one vile spider out there. Two rank leads. The rank leads are the worst. Best all. Oh, insta-killed the spider. Nice.
I'm on it.
Check.
That's a relief. With pleasure.
Yes, well, not effective. Where is it? There it is. It's camouflage. Really mad at Chief Gary. There we go.
You guys are good.
Wow, 20,000 experience. Nice.
I am no longer
Ready and
afflicted.
willing.
Get some quick water training. He's poisoned. I don't have cure poison yet.
What is your will?
These guys show up after the fight. You're a little late. We'll see if he teleports back here or not. Some NPCs do that, and some don't.
Prepared.
Gosh, I'd rather make it daytime. Wow, we're getting close to level up. Is it getting darker? That looks like it's getting darker. Missed daytime. Dang. This must be sunrise. It's getting a little brighter. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's what we need to do. I'm gonna get a magic screen. There we go. Power 6. Okay, let's see if the blood drinkers are finally gone. I hope they are. It very well may not be, though. Okay, they're gone. Good.
The swamp is a dangerous place. Many years ago, Higardi thieves would sneak through its tall grasses. We followed them to discover where they were going. To Martin's Bluff.
A creature approaches.
You cannot escape the Dark Savant. We know you have the Chaos Moleri.
Worthy opponents.
Okay, we got some poison seekers mixed in too.
I'm on it.
What do I want to do? Do a bit of crowd control.
Check.
Use a charge of the burning spear, I think.
It shall be so. Check.
Okie dokie.
Hey, Duncan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Blinding Flash is getting all the... It's good to me. Okay, good. We got these poison seekers out of the way for now.
Okie dokie.
Take care of these troopers first, because they can paralyze us. Second throw. But you can heal yourself.
I'm on it.
Okie dokie.
It shall be so.
Technical difficulties. Madras failed.
Okie dokie.
Five turns left on the Ring of Fire.
Wish I still had that useless sleep device.
Okay, now we can take care of these.
It shall be so.
Spend all my money. Yeah, I only have about 2,000 gold. Probably have a few items to sell, but not a whole lot.
Okay.
It shall be so.
Ah, I've caught something.
Duncan says Jimmy has been waylaid by 3 blue-haired old women in response to yesterday's bingo scam.
Where's an insta-cure when you need one?
Mom says Jimmy plays bingo? That seems to me. I always thought he was driving in a sports car on Sundays picking up girls.
It shall be so.
Seems like he goes to his sister's a lot on Sundays, based on what I've heard.
Well, thank goodness that's behind me. Feel like myself again.
I'm not feeling as bad as I was, but I'm still feeling kind of bad. You know that illness I caught? Well, it's uncaught.
I'm on it. I'm hurt here. That's a relief. Oh, that hurts.
Our will has prevailed.
Okay. That was good training.
You have summoned me?
Yes?
Yes.
What is your will?
Alright. And I see some roads.
Something stirs.
I am no longer afflicted.
Oh,
Millipedes?
much
Okay.
better. Yeah, I'm on it.
Not that big a
They don't
deal.
look tough at all.
Fact. Train our noxious fumes in these.
Check.
With pleasure.
Does anybody else have noxious fumes?
It shall be so.
Sleep. I don't think we'll reach unless one's in burn. Which it
Okay.
is. Perfect.
Okie dokie.
With pleasure.
He can do that in a sports car? Trying to make sure we get them all. What?
Okay.
I don't think I want to waste my throne here. It's too... Oh, it's still auto switched. Have to lock it in the inventory.
Is that car?
Backfire.
Hey! Hey!
Good thing about a party like this, you get training even when you're getting hit
It shall be
With
so.
pleasure.
because of the... These fairy dust. Because of the stealth
be
skill.
done.
Okay.
Have everybody train a little bit of magic.
It shall be so.
I'm on it. Hey! I think I caught something.
My inner balance.
Is that car?
Got a good amount of hit points for millipedes. I don't generally have that many.
My inner balance has returned.
Oh, okay.
It shall be
It will
so.
be done.
With pleasure.
Eyes a little better. Eyes a much better.
Eyes a little better. Eyes are much better.
Agilasta. Creepoo.
One down, finally.
Okay.
It shall be so. My inner balance has returned.
You know that illness I caught? Well, it's uncaught.
With pleasure.
Okie dokie.
With pleasure.
Hopefully this will be enough training to get us where we can cast noxious fumes at green level.
Careful where you aim that next time.
Getting them slowly but surely.
It will be done.
It shall be so. Check. It shall be so.
Hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He says it was 4 blue-haired ladies for the record, but I was distracted with my encyclopedic knowledge of the Golden Girls made off with cookies they were donating to the local 4-H group. Oatmeal, sadly. You're not a fan of oatmeal cookies, huh? What kind of cookies do you like,
My
Jimmy?
inner balance has returned.
Wow, much better.
Eyes are much better. Check. It shall be so.
It will be done.
Eh? I'm not good. Andiamo che lavoriamo. Dei bagati.
Freedom tapai korva. Creepoo. Agilasta.
Really?
It shall be so. It shall be so. Check.
Okie dokie.
It shall be so.
Freedom tapai korva.
Branca tarabuki, ranci baragala.
Vola poo. Agilasta.
2 hit points. 5.
Check.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
It will be done.
Okay.
It shall be so.
I'm on it.
Jimmy says we avoided all spellcaster scans, I take it. Ninja Iron Man proceeding smoothly. Yes.
That's a relief.
Yes, it is. Getting ready to go back to Martin's Bluff where we'll get another level up for sure.
Yes?
Ah. More wasps coming our way.
Boy, I sure could use a big, big bandage. You know that illness I caught? Well, it's uncaught.
Well, thank goodness that's behind me. Feel like myself again. Ready and willing.
You summoned me?
Get healed up.
Yes?
What is your will? Prepared.
Okay.
Ready and willing.
Prepared.
I don't think I have any cure poison. Smoothly as it can be, Jimmy, Mom says. That is correct.
Jacket. 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 Jacket.
Pretty sure, yeah, no cure poison, so we'll just have to fight through that.
Yes? Okay.
Prepared.
What's gone? Let's see. See if we can make our way over the croc. There's something out there. Try to get north. Oh boy, run, run, run.
Eyes are much better.
Okay, we made it.
Crawled out of the swamp, did you?
I'm gonna hang on to the spiked spear. And we want to recharge the mana stones. It's got throwing stilettos. Man, those are too expensive, 93 each. Nope. That one they weigh 0.5. Does have acid and fire bomb. See, I can make acid bombs with a boom bomb and stink bomb. I think I'm gonna pick up a few cure poisons. Really like to get another amulet of healing. See if I have anything else I can sell. The spell book is a book of portals. I don't want to sell that. He did have some moderate heals. Can use that to mix a little bit.
Yes!
7,000, not quite enough. Hey there, Tim. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Yes?
What is your will?
Let's get rid of these.
Yes?
12,000.
You have summoned me?
Ready and willing.
Prepared.
Sell a couple magic nectars. That should be enough. Amulet of healing. Oh yeah. Now let's look at our artifacts. 40, 46. 6. Perfect. Excellent.
Well, y'all come back.
You're great.
Tell
Glad to
me
hear that,
again.
Tim. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. Getting ready to level up these ninjas. One turn left to magic screen. Okay.
What is your will?
Now I'm gonna swap these.
A most valuable addition.
Quite extraordinary. I sense movement.
Pegasus. Avoid those
Yeah, a fight!
viper frogs. These things move really quickly. I don't have any good area of effect to deal with them. Still on yellow. Noxious fumes. I do have whipping rocks, but that's yellow also. Okay, we're moving forward.
I'm on it.
It shall be
Hey,
so.
Moody, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Moody says, notice we have a character named Failure. Too many fizzles? He had a backfire the last stream that he shouldn't have had. He does. Glad to hear that. Yeah, that Gadgeteer, as soon as he gets leveled up, he's going to become a ninja, but he has to be leveled up.
Okie dokie.
I'm not sure he's going to go into Martin's Bluff. We may have to kidnap him. Maybe he said, Viper Frogs, this stream will be riveting.
Check.
Save that for Sparkle. Sparkle wouldn't go here. She got kicked out. And I assume Mandrick won't either because he's training as well. One left.
It shall be so.
There we go. Nice training.
Yes? Yeah, okay.
It shall be so.
It will be done.
Ready and willing.
Okay. Keep my stamina low because I'm assuming he's not going to let me. Oh, he'll go in here. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised. He's already better than Sparkle. Sorry, Moody. Gotta turn off the music. Mute, so we don't get copyright hit.
Oh, we know this place. Martin's Bluff. You should ask the Trini Shaman about it. Right now, some big 200-legged creatures live there.
Okay, let's see. I don't have any missile shield.
This will be over in
Okay,
no time.
it's Threshers. I'm okay with that. Thought it was gonna be Death Sting Apices.
I'm on it.
It shall be so.
Without missile shield, Death Sting Apices are really bad to fight. Looks like the frog's croaked, Moody says. He did indeed.
Okie dokie.
Check.
Okay. Which one's injured? This one.
It shall be so.
Let's finish him off.
I've got a knack for it.
Check.
Take this!
Prepare.
What is your will?
Let's go around the side door, I think. Front door closed last time. Good news is the coast appears clear. Let's back up. All right. I'm gonna close this door too. I don't want any monsters creeping in while we're dealing with Zant. Okay, let's hope he doesn't get mad at
What
us.
is it shall be so?
The Chaos Moleri. My suspicions were correct. They are our insurance against... Indeed. The Empire wishes, but then I thought of something. Succeed.
Okay, here we go. That's one level up.
Yes. Its orbit. Locate this operative.
That won't be enough for the next level.
I will await while you...
It gets us closer.
I am
Okay, Vidomina. We're doing dexterity and strength on you. Get a spell. Let's train your water. Madras. There we go, ninja time. Dexterity. I think I'm gonna work on your strength. Okay. Yep, convert him to a ninja. He'll be our locks and traps guy for now. Let's see. Staff's already pretty darn good. His throwing's terrible. Let's work on that. Ooh, he gets 2 levels. Perfect. Yeah, we're keeping the hirelings around while they'll stay around. They won't go to all areas, so they will leave us at some point. Yeah, welcome to the ninja group. Exclusive club. All right. Do whipping rocks or noxious fumes? I think noxious fumes. Oh, we got more spells. Good, I saved them. Okay. Cure paralysis. Perfect. Wow, look at that. Throwing of 71. Actually, let's boost dual weapons. Artifacts. Okay, on Duncan, we're going to do dexterity and speed. Whipping rocks, cure poison. And knock knock. I don't really care about his throwing actually, because he's shooting a bow. Let's work on his melee skills. Okay, says we're doing dexterity and senses. Whipping rocks, noxious fumes, cure paralysis. Artifacts. And Jeff, dexterity and speed, whipping rocks, noxious fumes, cure paralysis. His artifacts is 55, nice. Close combat. Okay, D Forte will do dexterity and strength. Whipping rocks, cure poison, chameleon. Wow, throwing a 74. So we could only put 1 point in it if we wanted to, but not going to do that. We're going to do close combat. And then failure. Dexterity and speed. It's 1 spell. Stamina. Alchemy. Artifacts. Close combat. Wait a minute. Is the Ninjato considered dagger? Holy moly, I never knew that. Wow, that's considered a dagger, not a sword. Huh. Weird. No wonder his sword skill hasn't gone up in a long time. Interesting. So, dagger's the only primary weapon skill that gets impacted by speed and dexterity instead of strength and dexterity. So these on the right, these characters have high speed, which explains why it's going up faster on them. Wow, that does not look like a dagger to me, but that's how this game is. Weapon proficiency scan.
What is your will?
Yeah, exactly. Weird. The only other one that's kind of like that is the base lard. That for sure looks like a sword, and that is also considered a dagger. Wow, I never knew that was a dagger. Okay, cool. We are done with the train quests. Yeah, look, that put us pretty close to level up to get to 12. We're about 120,000 off. Okay, we do have a good amount of gold. Is it worth visiting Sadek? I think so. No, I don't think so. I have enough Viper arrows. Okay. Done with Martin's Bluff.
Everyone, look here.
We got enough gold from that we can get another amulet of healing on our way out. We gotta kill this steel-eyed crocodile too. Over here. Some good training out of that.
Okay.
It shall be so.
Sugar.
It shall be so.
The music back then. Only 576 hit points to get through.
Okie dokie.
With pleasure.
We got points. Hello, Gremlin. Welcome to the stream. You got a critical hit on him. What are you doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. I saw that on the mini map.
Something stirs.
It's got attacked by Picases, I think. Hey, Igloo, welcome to the stream. How are you? Okay. Oh, we have a Hayabo for Madras now. +2 to +2 initiative, knock out 5%, weighs 5. This is a pretty darn good staff. All this stuff's gonna be sold.
Oh, I bet you'd like that. Get your own. This one's mine.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do have some ninja garbs for him. Why do I have an extra? Oh, because I have the brilliant elm there. Okay. Of corrosion. Let's get that. Okay, I'm gonna have to rest.
Well, y'all go.
He's not
Farewell.
generating one yet. Are you talking to me? Which game freezes you up again? No, to melt the igloo. Yeah, you probably want to tag people's names if you're talking to someone. Otherwise, we won't know who you're talking to. Doom darts. Scroll a missile shield, yes. Okay, we got some of these. We can make a tiny bit of money.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, amulet of healing. You are getting it, failure. I'm giving it to someone named Failure. Not the best idea. 7,800, okay. It's too bad ninjas can't use stilettos. That would be cool. They can use throwing stilettos, but not regular. Alright. Firebomb. I think I'm gonna buy the acid and firebomb. Aqua ring would be kind of useful in this party too. Definitely better than a ring of protection. Get that water resistance. Okay. Actually. Ring of Breezes we're gonna move also.
Oh, I bet you'd
Oh,
like
he
that.
won't.
Get your own. This one's mine.
He won't let go of that either. That's funny. Okay.
Welcome. We are blessed. Wisdom go with you.
Perfect.
Prepared.
Takes a while to get situated with all that inventory management.
I sense movement.
"25 kilometers of cycling to go, but now it starts raining." Oh, feel sorry for him. Yeah, that's rough. Raining and cold. Why are we going south? Why am I going south?
Ready and willing. Better look this way.
My inner balance has returned.
You know that illness I caught? Well, it's uncaught.
One less affliction to endure. I am no longer
Tsetse
afflicted.
flies.
Imbalance is gone.
Always reminds me of the Atari 2600 game, Raiders of the Lost Ark. They had tsetse flies in that game.
Here at the top.
Okay, this is not good.
Opponents.
We're unconscious.
With pleasure.
Rest all scroll
It shall be so.
plus
I'm on it.
lightning rod,
Okie dokie.
acid bomb,
Okay.
flash powder.
It will be done.
It shall be so.
Igloo says I need career advice. I've been working at a company for 2 years and I'm starting to feel it'd be just a grind. Maybe it's because it's work from home. I don't know. So what advice do you want, Igloo? Okay, let's hit this one
Okie
first.
dokie.
Holy moly, level 15 tiger mosquitoes. Boy, am I glad I bought that firebomb and acid
My
bomb.
inner balance has returned.
I is a much better.
It's gonna be bad, bad, bad. Little gremlin posted like 5,000 emoticons and says your party. Okay.
With pleasure.
Concussion powder. I'm better off throwing here. Try to get rid of this one. I knew I was going to waste that. Because of this goofball not hitting with an arrow.
With pleasure.
We got 2 left. Should be okay. Bombs took care of the rest of them. This has been a lot of experience.
You guys are good.
27,000.
What is your will?
You have summoned me?
Glad I had that concussion powder.
Yes.
And the bombs, especially.
Yes.
Prepared.
Ready and willing.
What is your will?
He backfired. Pure paralysis.
One can avoid
You have
the
summoned
enemy's
me?
spear in front of you, but not a comrade's blow from behind.
This is most unfortunate.
What is your will? My apologies. I allowed myself tragedy.
Yes.
These guys are so bad with casting. Man, I really
What
need
is your will?
some serious training.
Prepared.
Ready and
What
willing.
is your, what
Summoned
is
yes.
your will?
Ready and willing. Yes.
My inner balance has returned. What is your will?
Igloo says I probably just need to accept that every job is a grind at some point. Yeah, I guess it depends. I don't have enough information. And you didn't ask for a question. Like, you didn't ask a question, so I don't know how to answer it. Not every job is a grind. But it depends on what kind of career you're in, like what you're doing.
You know that illness I caught? Well, it's uncaught.
What I always tell people is if you're trying to figure out if you should switch jobs, go to a different company, you have to find out what's your priorities, what's most important to you. So you come up with a list of 20 things, like money, working remotely, your boss, your coworkers, the amount of experience you're getting. Is it fun? You come up with a list of all these things that are important to you. And then you rank them, but you can only use one number one time. So if you have a list of 20 priorities, you only get to use number 1 once. You can't say, well, both of these are equal. Nope, that's not how you do it. And it forces you, by doing that, by using only a number one time, it forces you to have to accept what is number 1 to you. And then same with 2, 3, 4, and so on. So then once you lay all that out, it'll take you a while to figure out, but once you lay that out, then you can see whether that job is what you want based on those priorities. Because a lot of times people think, oh, I'm not getting paid as much as so-and-so, and then once you start looking at all the other things, then you might realize, well, actually, this is number 1 to me because I'm forced to pick and use number 1 only one time. So hopefully you could do something like that and that'll help you. But you actually have to make the list. You can't do it in your head. You have to sit down, write it down, or type it up. And it forces you to accept
Everyone, look here.
reality. That's the best thing you could do, in my opinion. Bill Gremlin says, I do farming. Getting paid once a year and being reliant on equipment that costs 1 year's salary is not a popular choice. Yeah, everybody's got different priorities, like what's important to them. And it might take you several hours or even days to come up with the full list. You know, you might be one day thinking of all you can, and then when you're sleeping, you wake up the next morning, you're like, well, yeah, I forgot about this. This is kind of something that's important. And you have to reprioritize your list again. Then after about a week of that, you should have a pretty good feel for how happy you are with your job compared to trying to go somewhere else. Plants. I can be able to believe them. Okay. Oh, they caught us right on the bridge.
I'm on it.
I'm just gonna run. I don't want to get blinded. Yeah, like for me, for my job, flexibility of hours is really important to me.
Okie dokie.
So that's ranked really high on my priority list. I could get paid more at some other job, but once I figured out working remotely and flexibility on hours is super important, and the money isn't as important to me. Okay, let's make our way back. Arnica. Pick up a few more throwing items because I'm assuming we're getting fairly low. Well, we have a decent amount left. I think we probably have enough to get back to Impani base camp. Do some quests there and then come back and get more. I hate doing that on stream. Farming for throwing items. It's so boring. Do the cemetery while we're here? Yeah, let's go. Those are still there.
It shall be so.
Let's sneak up here.
Check.
Surprise attack. We took care of her before she could cast terror ones. She loves to do that. Hey, are we getting multiple attacks now? Ooh. Oh yeah. We've reached multiple attacks on throwing while dual wielding. Awesome. Our damage output just went up. huge amount. People said, yeah, I imagine it pretty tough having to maintain farm equipment so you don't lose a ton of money. Yeah. It sounds like a lot of planning.
Pleasure.
Oh, what do we got here? The lights, okay. There's no casters. Ah, there is a caster. Doggone it. Concussion
With
powder with her
pleasure.
name on it. Use the burning spear.
It shall be so.
Too far, sugar. Too far. Reach it.
Really good. Ooh, Sonic blasted us. Dang, only 36 damage. He has good mental resistance. That's a problem. Can't do this fight.
With pleasure.
I'm gonna use ammo to
It
heal.
shall be so.
Too far. Reach it.
See what her next cast is. I hope it's not something like Insanity. Or Sonic Blast again. We don't want the second drive be insane too. I don't know if Dehydrate's gonna do enough damage. She's knocked out more than half my body. Time to run.
I'm on it.
Can't do this fight. Zero chance. Alright, I woke up.
It shall be so.
I'm going to try to hit her. If she moves forward, because she shouldn't be able to reach us from there. I'll try to hit her with Dust of Desiccation
be
and see what
so.
kind of damage it does to her. Oh, she cast haste back there, so she didn't move forward. Okay. Buys us a tiny bit of time. How many rounds left? 6 turns on Ring of Fire. Okay. That'll start eating away at these guys as they surround us. So maybe we can hit with this.
It shall be so.
With pleasure.
Don't want to use the Dust Desiccation, but it's too late.
Too far, sugar.
Okay.
With pleasure.
It shall be so.
I'm on it.
Now she does eye for an eye. Wow, okay. That's we can't use dust desiccation on her. We'll have to get through these and then try to heal up and move forward towards her.
The best stuff.
It shall be so.
Which one do I want to kill?
With pleasure.
My body is...
Take this!
She moved forward. Out of range. Okay, good. Now she's advancing.
It shall be so.
Booty goes insane.
That's more like it. Oh, much better.
My inner balance.
That was rough. Just don't care about that.
Ready and willing.
Prepared. I've much better.
Oh, much better.
No longer you have summoned me?
What is your will? My inner balance has returned.
Yes.
Prepared.
Okay.
Jackie. 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 Jackie.
Well, thank goodness that's behind me. Feel like myself again. Yes.
You know that illness I caught?
What is your
Well,
will?
it's uncaught.
Lots of catching
Yes,
up here.
Yes. Yes.
Still got the mummy to kill. Well, there's something else in here with them. What the heck is it? Can't see it. I think they might be over here.
Let's get them, guys.
Okie dokie.
I'm on it.
Okie dokie.
It shall be so. It shall be so.
Critical hit. Nice.
Observe. An item. Look over there. Observe. An item. Look over there.
Oh, I don't think I have any holy water. I think I sold it. Darn, well, we won't be saving that poor soul.
Trapped.
Ready and willing. There.
What is your will?
You have summoned
What
me.
is your
Yes.
tragedy?
Yes?
We are blessed.
Got some shurikens. Cure disease. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. There's a treasure chest on the back. It's almost always junk, but we'll check it out. Yeah, there's the reds are right there, see 'em walking past us. These ghosts. Siege specters, oh my goodness. Glad we don't have to fight those.
Huh? Got a trap.
This is why I don't bother with this chest sometimes. A bullwhip and 2 light heal potions.
Spotted a wild one. Let's do it.
Oh boy. What? Okay, we're dead. We have to run.
Check.
Level 2 of level 11 siege haunts. Cast armor plate, good, and soul shield, good. That buys us time to
This
get
way!
away
It's coming for us!
before they kill us.
I'm on it.
Jimmy says, is the game trying to scam us? Yeah. Graveyard was a big mistake. I shouldn't have come
Something
down there.
stirs.
magic resistance is way too low.
With pleasure.
As long as we don't get sandwiched, I can probably run all the way around the cemetery.
Check.
They're kind of, since they're retreating, they're going back to that same spot. So they're probably going to wait for me to come around the other side. I do have the chameleon spell.
Ready and willing.
A creature approaches.
Pleasure.
Oh, there they are. Okay. Chameleon
Spotted a wild
saved
one.
us. Gremlin says, so do the ninjas scale pretty evenly as you level? Do you shuffle positions? Yeah, sometimes you'll shuffle positions here. It's not like Wizardry 6 and 7. You can shuffle all kinds of different directions based on the 3D positioning of you and the monsters. But yeah, they scale very well if you have them in a party that has the ability to protect them with magic resistance. So if you have a priest and a mage, the ninja is going to be the strongest, best character in your party. When you do 6 ninjas like this, it's so much harder because you don't have the magic resistance. So there's a lot of factors in Wizardry 8 with your party configuration and how good certain classes are at different periods in the game based on that. If they have magic resistance, they're strong the entire game. But if they don't have magic resistance, like I hit, like here, we're gonna be really weak against casters until probably level 15 or 16. It's gonna be quite a while. We can make it that far. Anything else that's non-caster, we're pretty strong against. Casters right now can really wreck us. It's the lack of the magic screen spell and element shield and soul shield.
Hey, we were just talking about you
Ah.
and it's more.
We don't have enough to pay him.
No one's
Let's get in the corner. This will be good training. He's Ratkin. They do some damage. I guess they don't see us. There they are. They're coming. Over here. Start it like this.
Yeah, a fight!
Okay, it's only four Ratkin eliminators. Yeah, these guys can do some serious damage.
It shall be so.
I'm on it.
We have auto penetration with the ninjas though with throwing, so we'll be able to hit them no matter what. They normally have good dodge. Once they get right up to us, they can't avoid our throwing.
It will be done.
Try melee one round, see how we do. Oh, nice. Wow.
Tragedy.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
Take it easy.
Let's use the burning spear.
It shall be so.
It will be done.
Take it easy.
Critical hit?
Okay.
Good poison, yes. Another critical hit.
It shall be so.
take it easy. Take it easy.
Good training. Ooh, nice, a boom bomb. We can make acid bombs out of
What
that
is
if
your
we
will?
can find a stink bomb.
What is your will?
You have summoned me?
Okay. Arnica, we made it.
Have you been to Arnica before? Usually we come underground. It's safer that way. We collect things from here. Bright, shiny things. We like them.
It's good.
Okay, let's recharge our mana stones. Oh wait, I already do have a stink bomb. Nice. Okay. Let's make some money here. So, trying to think of what would be best. See if I have any cure light condition. See if we can merge this yet. A heavy heal.
Yes!
Okay. Cure disease. This will be good.
Yes! Yes!
Be a good way to make money.
Yes! Grazie.
Okay, so let's see how many he has. Oh yeah, 46 cure light condition.
Have you counted?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Okay, 12 more.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
20,000 gold.
I hope.
Till we meet again.
Let's see.
Prepared.
Get back my mana stones. Yeah. What is our alchemy? 47. I think when you get to 50, there's something else you can make. I don't know what it is. I know 95 is canned elementals. That's
It's
the
good.
most expensive, well, the most powerful thing you can make. Okay. 20 more of these. How many heavy heals? Oh, he's got a lot of moderate and lights. We can make heavies out of that.
Yes! 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 Yes. Yes.
30,000, 31,000. Okay. Sweet. That's enough of that for now. Potions of haste would be useful now. Let's get another rest all. Okay.
I hoped.
Back from a walk, Moody. Nice.
What is your will? We are blessed.
You're making good progress on the Wizardry 6 remaster.
Till we meet again.
That's cool. Where are you at on there now?
Prepared.
Ready and willing.
You've returned. Until you
Goodbye.
So now I just have to farm more throwing items. Anna's. Oh, you're in the hazard area? Ready to meet and defeat Captain Matey.
Hellos.
Good old Captain Matey. That's good. Sounds like you're making some decent progress there. You should be pretty high level on some of them,
Wisdom go with you.
based on all that grinding you had to do for the resurrection potions. Those 3 characters that were alive, at least. You got your grinding out of the way. Your purpose not only had an experience, or your grinding not only had an experience purpose, but money. So you got some good use out of that.
Hellos.
Okay, her inventory's probably filling up here. Consolidate. Oh yeah, way too many bullet stones.
Oh.
Highest level's 8. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good level.
It was.
I was gonna ask you, is there a reason you didn't pick pictures for the characters and you left them all looking the same? I missed, if you did provide the reason, I missed that.
Hello.
Is it the party of clones? I don't think I'm going to be getting poison darts. Our inventory's too cluttered. Probably have enough money to get rid of those bullet stones. You could just drop them on the ground, but that takes a while.
Oh.
Moody says, yes, the party of clones, they are beside themselves, lol. Ham says Moody is a copycat, so he can exchange characters without you knowing. Ah, good call there, Moody. One copy's all the same. He's trying to pull the wool over our eyes, isn't he?
Hello. All
Fun. Arming for throwing. Clone best water spell late game, and here's my magic 3. Yeah, you're right on. That spell is such a cheat.
hello.
What a cheat. Man, that game has so many broken things in it.
All right.
Moody says I may be streaming Wizardry 5 and or 6 today. I want to go to Texas Roadhouse first. So you got 2 going on there, huh? 5 and 6. I used to have a hard time going back to the older Wizardries because they're so primitive.
Hello.
Oh, she's got a bunch of barbed arrows doing that too. There we go. Now she's got 23 poison darts. They were hiding. Sweet.
All
Poison darts are so good. Jimmy says there are remakes. Not your cup of tea. No, I don't mean the graphics. I mean the gameplay.
See you.
I don't like that you don't get training when you do your fights. The spells are... It's just all a little bit... it's not complex enough. And your options are severely limited. That's what I mean. The fact that there's no ranges in the old games is, to me, kind of a huge limiting factor. There's just melee and not melee. I'll drop these.
all
Till we meet again.
All my other things over here.
Prepared.
Just not clutter her inventory up. Anything else she's popping up here? Yeah, so many hunter corals. Moody says Wizardry 5 is actually pretty good for complexity. It's pretty much the same as 1, except there's a little bit more added to it. It's really isn't a whole lot to it as far as combat, I mean. That's what I'm mainly talking about is combat. It's nowhere near as sophisticated as Wizardry 6 on.
Hello.
Yeah, Bard's Tale improved Wizardry a ton when they added ranges in Bard's Tale 2. Spike stones. Still not seeing the poison darts. There's a fair number of ranges and ranged weapons. No, that's not what I'm talking about, Moody. I'm talking about there's no distances. You either are melee or you're ranged. That's it. Whereas in Bard's Tale, you can have up to 90 feet range on things, and spells have different ranges. There's spells that can hit single groups at certain ranges, all that kind of stuff. So it's just super primitive compared to like Bard's Tale or especially Wizardry 8 with the distances and things there.
Hello.
And that gold box has range, which makes it a lot more sophisticated than the early Wizardries. Pretty much any game that has a range of not just melee or ranged is going to be more sophisticated.
It was.
And then the gold box add even more complexity because of positioning and area of effect. I'm trying to think. So fantasy's pretty much just melee and range. That's it. So that's primitive. Wasteland has ranges. So that's a lot more sophisticated. These are expensive, but I need to consolidate them. There we go. Now we're down to regular clothes. Okay, we'll do this one more time. Okay, that's a pretty good amount.
Bye.
here. Got 100 throwing knives. This needs them the most. Sweet. Feather darts. Let's give Madras some. He needs some. Poison. Shurikens. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Let's pick up a few more doom darts. Unless he didn't make any. She didn't.
Until you're...
Ciao!
It's good.
Okay, moderate heals and moderate stamina. Only 5? Oh, we just bought some books because of that bug. I hate that bug. Sometimes it flips you to the next item when you're buying. You're trying to go fast. Doggone it.
Yes!
Okay. There we go.
I hoped.
Get another round of pick-me-ups, hopefully. You've played Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, finished 1 and 2, Moody? Yeah, those are fun games. 3's really nice with the hit areas and being able to lose limbs and stuff. That adds some complexity to the game.
It's good.
Okay, moderates. 15, nice.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Okay. Everybody's got pick-me-ups now. Perfect. And did you make any more concussion? Devil dust.
I hope.
Prepared.
Alright, guys. That's a good place to stop. Great progress. Pretty's looking good as long as we don't run into casters. And if we do, we gotta run. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.